The oil of the day is Ylang Ylang. And if you're wondering if I pronounced that correctly, I did. And how do I know? Because I looked it up. Actually, I looked up in 4 different places to make sure I was pronouncing it correctly. And that's because I've been pronouncing it wrong forever. I used to pronounce it Lang Lang or Ylang Ylang. It's actually the Y is a strong E. So now you know how to pronounce this cool oil, Ylang Ylang. So what do we use it for? First of all, I think most people use it for calming, uplifting. Basically what you would do with this is just rub it on the back of your neck. Anytime you feel like, oh, you need to just calm down, okay? Any type of stressful situation. It also is really good for your muscles. So if you were to combine this with a little bit of fractionated coconut oil and then just rub it directly here on these muscles on your neck, that is great for any type of a stressful situation, or if those muscles just seem really tense. That works great for that. Here's something that's really cool. During the summer, during the heat, when the heat is on your hair, not really good for your hair, massage this into your scalp, and it helps to increase a lot of the help and shine that your hair needs that the sun can damage. Awesome, right? Also a great hair conditioner. So put this and fractionated coconut oil directly in your hair. You can do it after you wash it and just put it on the ends of it or wherever you need to. Excellent for healthy, strong hair. This is a great mood lifter. So if you have a diffuser close by and you feel like I need something to just help me be happy, whatever that might be for you, right? Put this in the diffuser. Again, I would dump it in with something else. I say dump it in, but that's just like 1 to 2 drops. And I include lime with that. Lime's my favorite with Lang Lang. Ylang Ylang. See, I still want to say it wrong. It's also great antioxidant support, okay? Now, here's another thing that a lot of people may not know about Ylang Ylang. It's also a great aphrodisiac, okay? So how do I know this? Are you waiting for my story? I don't have a personal story, but I will tell you a way that has been used. I know it's great for that, okay? Number one, I know that this oil used to be something that they would put on the beds of those who were just got married, were on their honeymoons. This was in ancient times. This was the oil of the time for all those who are newly married. Here's my opinion on that. And this is not an oil that you need to use right when you're married. You need to use it like 3 to 4 years after you've been married, right? Everybody's been married kind of like, yes, Diane, we get that, we know. So use it then, not necessarily the night of your life. You really don't need it. Here's how I know that this kind of works. 4 years ago, I had a piano studio. And at my piano studio, my little son got into my oils, and it was this oil that he got into, and he dumped it all over the place, on the floor. So I had a piano studio with students and parents that would wait in a waiting area while their students were waiting. And I had 6 students at the same time. So there were 6 families waiting out there for their student to come out. Well, while this was being dumped, the whole entire room was filled with the smell of Ylang Ylang. Yeah. I had no idea what it was for then, but I found out really quickly. I was brand new to oils at that time. And all the families were saying, wow, what's that smell? I'm like, I'm so sorry. My son spilled this oil. Love the smell of it. And they left and they went home later on that day. I got messages from 2 of those mothers, okay? This is what one of them said. Said, Diane, what in the world was that smell? Because after I left your piano class, I was just giddy and happy, and I don't understand why or how come. The only thing that I could figure out that was different was that smell, and I'd been at your house. Another lady sent me a message saying the same thing. So then I told them, and I said, well, I've heard that Ylang Ylang is a really good aphrodisiac, very uplifting as well. And she goes, well, that explains it. I won't go into detail about what she told me later on, but absolutely, it worked. So there you go. Ylang Ylang, you have no idea what this could do for you and how it could change your life. There you go, a new oil to put into your little order.